You're not healing. You're repeating the same patterns. You keep telling yourself you're healing, but if you're honest, you're still stuck in the same patterns. Come on, you know what I'm talking about. Different day, same cycle. Different situation, same emotional outcome. And the hardest truth to face is this: you're not actually healing yet. You're repeating. Because real healing doesn't just change how you feel for a moment. It changes how you move, how you decide, and what you allow into your life. And if your actions haven't changed, then your patterns haven't either. That's what we need to confront. The first pattern you're repeating is going back to what drains you. You always know what it is: the people, the habits, the situation that leave you feeling empty. But instead of fully stepping away, you keep leaving the door open. You tell yourself it's temporarily, or it's not that serious, or you can handle it this time, which is BS. But every time you go back, you reinforce the same cycle. You teach yourself that comfort is more important than growth. And over time, that keeps you exactly where you are. Healing really requires boundaries, not weak ones, not temporarily ones, real ones, the kind that protects your energy, even when it feels uncomfortable to maintain it. The second pattern is this. The second pattern you're repeating is ignoring what you already know. There's a part of you that sees everything clearly. You know what's right. You know what's wrong. You know what's need to change, but knowing it is not the problem. Acting on what you know is the problem. Because acting requires discomfort. It requires stepping away from what's familiar and stepping into something uncertain. So instead, you stay where you are and hope things change on their own. But that never's going to happen. But they never don't. Every time you ignore your own awareness, you create more distance between who you are and who you meant to become. And the longer you stay in that space, the harder it feels to move. And that's the God honest truth. You can't stay there. The third pattern you're repeating is waiting for the right moment. You keep telling yourself you'll change when the timing is better, when you feel stronger, when things are more stable. But that moment never comes. Never comes. Because healing doesn't start when everything feels right. It starts when you decide to move, even when it doesn't. There is no perfect moment. There is only the moment you choose to stop repeating what's been holding you back. And that's where most people stay stuck. Not because they don't want better, but because they're waiting for a version of themselves that doesn't exist yet. That version of you is built through action. Now, here's what you need to understand. Repetitions feel safe, even when it's painful, it's predictable. And your mind would always try to keep you in what it recognizes. But growth requires disruption. It requires breaking the pattern, even when it feels unfamiliar. You are not stuck because you can't change. You are stuck because something in you is still choosing what's familiar over what's necessary. But once you see it, you don't have to stay there. And if you're serious about breaking these patterns and stepping into real healing, not just thinking about it, but really actually living it, I created something to help you go deeper. And it's called the Healing Lamp. The healing lamp inside are spiritual courses, healing activations, and tools designed to help you break cycles at the roots so you can actually move forward. If you're ready to stop repeating and start transforming, the link is in the description. So yeah, this is your boy C. I'm glad you stopped by today. You'll actually give it a like, subscribe, and leave a comment in the comment section. Comment in the section that my destructive cycle stops today. And visit a healing lamp. Check out the link in the description. And so I'll see you on the next one. All right. This is your boy C. Talk later. Bye.